Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing Orange Bunny. I really hope you like it. Let's get into it. So I'm starting off with a white base of Cuccio's Verona lace and then coming in with Cuccio's Tutti Frutti and just on the corner, and you can just use the brush from the polish bottle and do a sweeping kind of corner circle thing. Now, while I'm waiting for this first coat to dry before I do my second coat, I'm using the end of one of my paintbrushes because I had this fantastic idea that I thought would work perfectly to do a really big dot. No, not so much. Turned out to be more of an oval or an egg shape really, so I came back in with my paintbrush. So I think it had more to do with the shape of my nail and how it curves around. If you had a flatter nail, you probably actually get away with doing it that way. So once the first coat of the corner orange was dry, I came back in with a second coat. Now for the corner orange on my ring fingernail, I decided to just use the brush rather than use the polish brush. Simply because I couldn't be bothered cleaning up that much mess, because I knew it would create a lot of mess. Yes, I could have used liquid latex to protect the skin around my nails, but also couldn't be bothered doing that either. And then I'm coming in with my largest dotting tool and doing some big dots for some little mandarins. To do the detail of the oranges, I'm using white acrylic craft paint. And then for the detail on the mandarin, which basically, and let's be honest, it turned out more looking like a flower, but a messy flower, than it did the inside of a mandarin. So I apologise for that. I was being a bit lazy. So once the white acrylic craft paint is dry, you can come back in. Either you can actually do this with the same colour as your base colour, because you're going over the white, it'll actually be different. But what I used was Cuccio's Very Sherbet, and I think it looks really cool. I liked it, apart from that mandarin because that looked really terrible. But anyway, what are you going to do? And once all of that is dry, you can go ahead and top coat. I'm using Seche Vite. Now you can see on my ring finger that I switched out the colours and did the lighter colour as the base and the darker colour as the accent. And that's it. I really hope you like this one. It's my first time doing oranges actually, so I was really excited. Oh, and it glows under my black light. So yay, radioactive oranges. What fun. Okay, so let's get into this video's Q&A session. So the first question comes from Dawn Figueroa. Dawn asks if I can do a nail polish storage video or nail polish room tour. Yes, it's coming. I'm just waiting for the shelves to be put up on my wall, and then I can go ahead and film that for you. So I'm really looking forward to it actually. So it's coming very soon. The next question comes from Kiwi. Kiwi asks, what is your favourite brand of nail polish? I don't have one. I like them all. There are different polishes in different brands that I love, but for an actual brand, I can't give you an actual brand that I love them more than any other. There just isn't. And the next question comes from Ange Gill. Ange asks, how did you come up with the name Oh My Gosh Polish? Well, it had more to do with my reaction to various bottles of beautiful polish. I think that's where it came from. It was a long time ago. Now the next question comes from Megan St. John. Megan asks, could you compare different liquid latex brands and their prices? I'm debating which one to get, and what is your opinion on the liquid latex thing? Well, firstly, my opinion is incredibly positive. I wouldn't do a gradient without liquid latex these days. Now for the comparison video, I did a mini comparison between Liquid Palisade and the Graftobian liquid latex, which I bought. Sorry, iMovie cut me off. The Graftobian liquid latex, which I bought from an online store here in Australia, but you can buy it on Amazon and eBay, and it's much more cost effective. Now simply Nailogical did a really extensive comparison video, which I recommend that you go and watch, and I'll link those details in the description box. Now, I also just wanted to mention there's only one thing I disagree with Christine on in her video, and that was in relation to the liquid latex she bought on, I think it was on Amazon. I think she just had a bad experience because when she received the product in the mail, it was all dried up in the bottle. So, but don't let that dissuade you from exploring the idea of buying just straight liquid latex. I'm so sorry, iMovie keeps knocking me off. I don't understand why. It's so ridiculous. Anyway. As I was saying, you really need to make up your own mind about what you're going to do. But I mean, I really do not want you to go out and spend a bucket load of cash on something that you can spend a small amount of cash on and get exactly the same product. So watch the video, make up your own mind. Next question is from Kira White. Kira asks, is there any way to make DIY nail care products? Absolutely there is. All you need to do is Google it. Seriously, there's lots of different recipes for scrubs and creams and oils and things like that. So yeah, have at it and Google it. Next question is from Ellie Haycock. Ellie asks, what is the reason for using non-acetone remover? I tend to use it. Also, do you think buying expensive remover is worth it? I use only really cheap stuff. Do you think this is okay? Yes, I think that's okay. I use non-acetone remover because that's what I've always used, and it's just my preference. I do find that acetone has a much higher drying effect than non-acetone removers do, and no, I don't think it's worth it to spend bucket loads of cash on expensive removers which basically have the same ingredients. Kind of the same thing my opinions on liquid latex products. And the next question comes from Anna Silkman. Anna asks, do quick dry nail polishes work as well as normal polishes? Well, the short answer is absolutely they do, except for with water marbling. I would not recommend using them for water marbling. Absolutely not. But apart from that, they're quick, easy, and yeah, have at it. And that's it for this Q&A session. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. Thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.